I think you're right there too. I think they're way overboard on some stuff they're thinking it needs to go in there. And we just will check to see if they're honest.
Well, I don't think this is a total cost. I think this is an estimated cost.
Well, yeah, I think
The way they explained it to me the other day is you get bids after this. This is what they're estimating it's going to cost you. Then you get bids on it. And I think this is worst case scenario if you go this way.
So,
I mean, you can
how
take
far
bids.
does NSA have their hooks into us right now?
They're doing the well project and they've done the I&I study.
And when you say the well project, what are you saying? I mean, what do we contract with them to do?
We contracted with them to engineer the well project and they did the I&I study. They helped us with the SFR and with if we apply for a CDBG grant.
I hate acronyms. Can you restate that without using any acronyms?
Community Building Development Grant.
What's the IIR?
IIR.
Help us with the, whatever, you said it.
SFR, the State Revolving Fund.
Okay, and we use another one part of that.
I&I,
Yeah, that's it.
that's the infill and infiltration study.
Oh. Yeah, I
Inflow and
remember approving
infiltration.
that. I remember paying for that. That was on the sewer.
Sewer and stormwater, yes.
And the water system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But they're not actually our engineer on the well, yes.
Yes, we did approve
Yes.
to be an engineer on the well.
So he didn't do this for nothing. Where'd you get that?
Well, no, I just wanted to know if we're too far along to get a second opinion on it.
Never too far off for that. We haven't approved to do it his way.
But we proved to have an estimate.
All right.
Isn't the well in this book somewhere?
The well's in this book, yeah.
The estimated cost of the well's in there, along with the meters and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then
And the water system and.
But you can still get a second opinion to see if these people are close to correct.
well, it's an awful lot of money, and I don't have a hard time thinking we need all that stuff.
It depends on how much language they're gonna charge you. Have another engineer develop another. We aren't gonna do it for nothing either. And this is already done. They can't go off of this one, girl.
Well,
They aren't gonna do nothing for nothing. I'm asking questions. I don't know. I'm asking questions. No, we didn't ask them to do it first place. I mean, they may look at it, and I don't know what they charge to give their opinion of what they've drawn up or suggested. I don't know what that would cost you. But I hate to spend $30,000 or $20,000 for another opinion, is what I'm getting at.
all right, I guess I need to see the contract on this one, because I don't think we have approved them as an engineer for the project. I know we did the study.
Yeah, we did in August.
Pretty much right after they got done with that other.
No end that you guys spending money, is there?
Water. Any more questions on the well update?
Well, I guess to me, you know, I did ask him a question of the programmable logic controller and the motor control center, you know, and I haven't heard anything back from him on that yet. So I talked to his electrical engineer, we haven't heard anything on that, so.
Well, we could request that they come up here and give us, you know, an idea of what we can and get away with and don't. You know what I mean?
And that's,
I want it to be nice when it's done.
Right.
Don't be wrong, but I don't wanna have a Cadillac out there and shoot it just fine.
And basically, that's what the base upgrade does. The base upgrade will bring us up to the, the DNR's code, the Department of Natural Resources code, which we are required, and we've already been dinged on those, and the National Electric Code, because we're going to have to be, that's the first page, the base upgrades. And we're going to have those no matter what. The second page is the added options that we don't have to have if we don't want them.
but, so you're telling me the DNR says we gotta have a $35,000 control panel?
I don't know that that's going to be the DNR as much as it's going to be the National Electrical Code.
I don't think that they would have any say-so as to what we have running our water system as long as it's within electrical code.
But that's part of the problem is we don't have adequate controls down there. Our controls are old and outdated.
Have we been notified of that?
The generator, definitely, yes. We've been dinged on that a couple of times.
Have we been notified of
As a council?
that? Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that back in,
We're going to
Yeah, when and also when the well went down this spring.
I guess what I'm wondering is there, you know, is there any other control panels that can be had, you know? We've only been given this one.
Yep, I can get a hold of Justin and see on the base upgrade what kind of things we can trim out to make it a little bit less.
There's like control systems out Storm Lake that does a lot of this stuff too. I don't know if you show that to them and see if they think it's out of line or what. They'd be way more knowledgeable than Mark or I on what we could get away with and could, you know, or downgraded or.
Well, I guess as anybody asked our engineer the question, is this the only control panel available for our needs? Or is
I
there
can-
new ones put in there? I mean, that's what I want you to ask you.
I can do that.
There were a couple of things he brought up that we didn't need a control panel for valve on a WIE, and that was in on that second page.
Well, sure,
And
the second
that
page
was trim out
is the second page, you
that
know.
was a trim out really easy.
And I didn't even look at the second page, I'm just looking at this first page.
I only have one last item on the well, but evidently I didn't catch it in the minutes, and I didn't get a contract of the engineer who gave it on my copy yet. I want to see what we did approve and then approve. I guess I didn't know that was a done deal with them.
This outfit out of Storm Lake, Rick, would they come down for a nominal fee to check our system over?
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Why don't you
You can't
check?
deal with them, control systems. You know.
How to help us?
Yeah. The boilers.
Why don't you check with them to see what the fee would cost to have them come down and look that over with you? I think that would be very, I'm just trying to give the council more information sitting in front of them so that they can make a good judgment on which way they want to go.
What's the name of that company?
Control systems.
And the second question I have is, a generator, if we were to purchase a generator, can we purchase a generator that's a mobile generator,
Portable.
portable, so that we can move it other places, rather than installing one there?
Because that's not a good idea.
I think that that's one of the things that the DNR is going to tell us we have to have is the generator that's stationed right there.
Well, that'd be something to find out then. Because I, you know,
Again,
it's
to me,
$35,000 for this plant right there. and then there it is, you know, and that's all we can use it for, is if the power comes out.
What else you gonna use it for, Rob?
Lift stations, whatever else, and I mean, there could be several uses for it other than the well. I realize if the power's out, that's where it goes, but you may need a generator to do something somewhere else sometime when not all the power's off in town and the wells are running fine. We can use that there.
How much use does it take to run a lift station, Mark?
Depends how big they are, but
What's the biggest one we got?
probably one out in the lagoons, they'll probably take like 30 amps. But what we're talking about putting into the filler plant is probably 200. You know, probably 75 kW or 100. And probably take, 25 kW to run.
So you could run a lift station off the portable one small portable generator.
Yeah, small, but it's gotta be 3-phase. They're all 3-phase. You couldn't just take a little portable generator that you got like for your house or something, because that's all single phase. You'd have 3-phase.
But the other ones?
Everything's 3-phase, all the pumps and wells and everything.
How much was the generator?
This one we have listed here is,
$35,000.
is $35,000. 30,000 for generator, 5,000 for installation, but we're looking at a natural gas line.
The problem when you get it on a portable like that, pretty soon you got it up here running this. And we run into that last winter with Pittman's. Darren had it up there and Darren was using it and we had to disconnect it and take it back down there. And it just didn't work out very good at all.
Well, you know, I'm just saying, let's say the power isn't out, but we need it somewhere to run this building or run a lift station that's a 3-phase, you know, or something like that. We still have the capacity to do that with that. Or we don't if it's just permanent sitting down there. But that's, and it's a third of the cost of the electrical part of it, you know. I just like to get as much bang for a buck as we could for it.
You need a 75 or 100 kW thing, Mark.
What?
75 or 100 kW. Either one will work.
Well, I don't know what they spec for that generator. I just saw a dollar amount. I didn't see.
How big
size.
one is that one?
Jeff, what's that?
I don't know what it says on there, does it?
It didn't say on that one that I know of.
It just says provide natural gas gen set for well 2 and 4 water plant, 35,000.
I guess we need to find out what it is.
Yeah. I would say it has to be at least 100 kW. To be able to start.
35 grand, it better be.
It better be more than 100. To start motors, it takes 3 times to start a motor than it does to actually run it.
What you need to find out.
Any more questions on the well update?
Is the new well gonna have the same motor as the old well, or number 3 well or whatever?
I haven't seen any specs on the new well as far as horsepower or gallons per minute or anything like that, so I couldn't really answer that. Whether it be the same size motor as our existing well, bigger, smaller, I don't know. 'Cause I haven't seen any
Is that
specs.
because we haven't bid it yet?
Mhm.
It'd probably depend on the depth and stuff too.
what?
How deep the pipe is in the ground for what size.
Yeah,
is it.
you know, it depends on your depth of your well, how many gallons a minute you want to pump, how much, and then that goes in with the depth on how high ahead you got to get that water up out of the well into the filler plant. And that all
I
that,
I think that would be up to you guys to let us know what we need to put,
Yeah.
to do that with then.
yeah.